Hello guys, welcome to African history and world history. Today we are going to talk about the origins, rise and fall of empires in the Western Sudanese region, the civilization of the West African Sudanese state. On the right we have the Kingdom of Ghana about 1000 CE, Mali Empire about 1300, Songhai about 1500. Before we move on, please subscribe, like and share to be the first person to receive notification every time we post videos. First, the ancient Ghana Empire. The ancient Ghana Empire was the first to have emerged in the Western Sudan area. Ghana was located in the present-day southern eastern Mauritania. The kingdom was founded and fell between about 580 and 1250 AD, mainly as a medieval trading state in West Africa. The Soninke people made up the kingdom's ruling dynasty. The Soninke people speak the Mande language. The name Ghana was the title borne by the king of the empire, who was also referred to as Kayamaga, meaning king of gold, derived from the ruler's control of the export trade in gold. Late in the 8th century AD, North Africans began to use the title of the kings to refer to the territory over which they ruled. Even though the Ghana Empire had fortified cities, they did not have a single capital since it kept on changing with time. At the height of its power in the 11th century, its capital was located at the Kumbisale. Factors that led to the rise of the Ghana Empire. Control of trans-Saharan trade. The empire's strategic location at the crossroad of major trans-Saharan trade routes allowed it to control the trade in gold and salt. This gave the empire access to valuable commodities and enabled it to accumulate wealth and exert influence over regional trade network. Gold resources. The old Ghana Empire controlled rich gold mines in the region, particularly in the area of present-day southern Mauritania and Mali. All gold nuggets found in the mines were reserved for the king, only gold dust being left for the people. The king owned a nugget big as stone, and even dogs who guarded the king while he sat in the state wore collars of gold and silver. The empire's ability to extract and trade gold contributed to its economic prosperity and attracted merchants and traders from across the region. Political organization. The empire was characterized by a strong central authorization known as Ghana War Chief and a well-organized administrative structure. A notable leader in this system was Kayamaga. This allowed for effective governance, taxation, and regulation of trade, which in turn facilitated the empire's economic and political dominance. Military strength. The old Ghana Empire maintained a powerful military force which allowed it to defend its territory, protect trade routes, and expand its influence through conquest and diplomacy. Ghana could boast of about 200,000 men, of whom 4,000 were acres. Cultural and religious influence. The empire's adoption of Islam as a state religion contributed to its integration into broader Islamic trade networks and facilitated diplomatic relations with Muslim states. Additionally, the spread of Islamic culture and learning within the empire contributed to its cultural and intellectual development. Agricultural productivity. The empire's agricultural productivity, particularly in the Sahel region, provided a stable food supply and supported a growing population, contributing to the empire's economic strength and political stability. The old Ghana Empire's factors seemed that no other empire could overcome them. But in the 18th century, the Mali Empire overthrew the Ghana Empire and took over. The fall of this Ghana Empire, the internal strife of the empire, internal conflict and power struggles among the ruling elite and regional leaders weakened the unity and stability of the empire. These internal divisions made it difficult for the empire to effectively respond to external threats and challenges. External invasions. The old Ghana Empire faced invasions from external forces, most notably the Almoravids. As a Berber Muslim dynasty from North Africa, the Almoravids saw the internal tension in the Ghana Empire as a weakness and capitalized on that. Invasion in the 11th century weakened the empire and led to the loss of territory and influence, weakening central authority. The authority that used to be strong and very rooted. As the empire expanded, it became increasingly challenging to maintain centralized control over its vast territories. The weakening of central authority made it difficult to effectively govern and defend the empire against internal and external threats. Environmental factors. Environmental changes such as droughts and desertification may have contributed to agricultural difficulties and population displacement, straining the empire's resources and stability.